As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Janney Montgomery Scott in Clarion High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network. We got a good one on tap today. Two of the top teams in the Southern Division of the USVL. It's Central Clarion, last year's District 9 runners-up, against Redbank Valley, who lost to Central Clarion right here at Clarion Limestone in the semifinals a year ago. The Bulldogs 1-0 on the season. Central Clarion, this is their season opener. Chris Rossetti here, getting ready for this matchup. For Central Clarion, I don't want to say they were decimated by graduation, but they were definitely hurt by graduation. Obviously losing Thomas Euchert, a big loss for the Wildcats, but there is still some talent remaining. Martin Ormeno, Danny Schweitzer, Brendan Bowie, all real key contributors a year ago. Of course, they have to replace their goalie, Mr. Lurch, being replaced by Tyler Brown this year. Redbank Valley, a lot of the same familiar names from a year ago. Guys like Caden Sturgeon, the goalkeeper, Jordan Smith. But they also have to replace Kieran Fricko, who was a real key player for them a year ago as well. So Ty Scott, the coach of Redbank Valley, and the Don Montgomery, the coach of Central Clarion, both of them had to do a little bit in the way of replacing guys. When we're going to step aside here, when we come back, it will be time for high school soccer here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Janney Montgomery Scott in Clarion.
Plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Well, we went right to action here. They started the game a couple minutes early on us, and Central Clarion with an opening chance, and now they'll get a corner kick. So we got a corner being taken by the Wildcats. Sent into the middle, ball's headed up, and it will be a goal kick, I do believe. Nope, another corner kick. And that's the Builder Supply corner kick here. See if we can see on the far side here who's taking that corner. Looks like it's Armeno taking the corner. Sends it across, and it'll be out of bounds in Redbank. Will take possession. Bulldogs starting Hayden Dark, Caden Sturgeon, Alex Mann, Titus Smith, Nolan Barnett, Grant Shoemaker, Ryan Hepler, Gavin Bish, Jordan Smith, and Dawson Smith. So that was Schweitzer who lost the ball there for Clarion, and here comes Central Clarion. Here comes Redbank. With it is Barnett. Burnett will send it forward where it's headed out of there by Chris Kim. Here's Danny Schweitzer. Schweitzer trying to find Wyatt Watterson. Watterson cuts in. Watterson has it knocked away. That was 13 Ryan Hepler on the defense, and it'll go out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. They've got Watterson, Kylan Clark, Chance Hetrick, Chris Kim, Nathan Frederick, Martine Armeno, Danny Schweitzer, Brendan Betwee, Isaac Hogue, Tyler Brown, and Quinn O'Neill. In the starting lineups, the goalkeepers are Brown for Clarion and Jordan Smith for Redbank. So now that's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to see it's Central Clarion with the throw in. I think that's Schweitzer over there, tries to send it into the middle where Watterson tracks it down. And here's a shot on goal, and it actually skips by Smith, by Schweitzer, but out of bounds. Goes off of Schmidt, so it's going to be another Tinesta Builder Supply corner kick coming up for the Wildcats. Again, that looks like it might be... Can't quite tell if that's Schweitzer over there or Betwee. That's Betwee. Betwee sends it across. Header. And I think we have a goal. Or do we? No, we're going to call. Not sure what happened. There must have been an offside there on the Wildcats. So an offside will lead to a free kick for Redbank, but they can't get it out. Here's Watterson. Watterson gets it over to Betwee. Last year, Central Clarion defeated Redbank 3 times, 4-0, 3-0, and 5-0. Running at that time was Schweitzer. They're going to call, we think it was a handball, thanks to Darren Frederick, dad of Nathan Frederick, one of the starters for Central Clarion. So we were trying to exactly figure out what it was. Now here's Redbank, but it is controlled there by Schweitzer. Now Schweitzer down the center. It's a little try to send it forward to Betwee. It's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that's going to be another corner, another Tinesta Builder Supply corner. That's the 4th already for the Wildcats here. So Redbank Valley playing with a little bit of fire. So Betwee setting up. Watterson standing on the goal line for the Wildcats. Put in the air, and a nice defensive play there for Redbank Valley by Dawson Smith. But it's going to be out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Central Clarion. And about, looking at there, about 35, 40 yards out. Throw was by Hetrick. Now controlled by Sturgeon. Sturgeon will send it forward. We're going to race for the soccer ball here. It's going to be won by Frederick, but now it's picked up by Redbank on a throw-in. With it over there, Titus Smith sends it forward. Tyler Brown coming out. He misplays it. Opportunity for Redbank in off the side of the net. The shot by Nolan Barnett was just off the side of the net as Brown's first opportunity here of the season. He misplayed it, and Barnett had an awesome opportunity for the Bulldogs. Just goes off the side of the net. So here comes Redbank again. First sustained pressure for the Bulldogs. Now we're going to have a foul called, and it's going to be against Redbank Valley. So we're going to have a direct kick here. Daddy's in Clarion, direct kick for Central Clarion. It's like that's Chris Kim was talking to his mom and dad a little earlier. Chris a junior. Here's Schweitzer. Schweitzer inside. Schweitzer with an opportunity. He hits the crossbar. Now up in the air. The ball is knocked back down and kicked out of danger by Redbank Valley's Gavin Bish. But a great opportunity there for Schweitzer as it hits the crossbar above the keeper, Jordan Smith. We remain scoreless here. 33 minutes to go in the first half. Got to actually start the clock, one of those things early in the season that you just forgot to do. And there we go. Now we've got the clock running for you. I apologize for that, folks. So here comes Redbank Valley. They'll send it deep. Chris Kim racing. Brown's coming out. Brown will kick it out of there. Got to figure it'll take a little bit of time for the experienced Clarion player to get used to Brown style in net. Isaac Birch was a very aggressive goalie. And now here's one out for Kemmer. Kemmer in the middle. Good defense by the Cats, and now Brown scoops it up. Brown quickly looks to throw it ahead to Watterson. Watterson gets around a defender, and now it's taken away momentarily by Redbank. Heading out of bounds, it will go off of the Bulldogs. It'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats, as that was off of Clayton Kemmer. Throwing it in, Chance Hetrick. Here's Wyatt Watterson. Watterson ahead to Betwee, and now it is kicked out of bounds. Central Clarion last year looked like it was well on its way to a district title, and then Thomas Euchert had that collapsed lung and wasn't able to play in that championship game. Brockway set the Cats. We're trying to win the first title in this Clarion Limestone Central Clarion co-op program that was known as Clarion Limestone for a long time. Feel they have a decent shot again this year, though. Again, Brockway will be tough, and this Redbank team will be right there as well, you figure. Here's Kemmer. Out races, and they're going to say it went off of Kemmer, so it'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Here's Betwee. Kemmer tried to send it in the middle. Central Clarion will take over on possession. There's Betwee. Watterson tries to go in the middle to Schweitzer. Redbank controls momentarily, but taken away by Central Clarion, but now taken back away by Redbank. Over there is number 13, Ryan Hepler for the Bulldogs. Now fight in the middle. That is Titus Smith. Now it's laid forward. Racing after it is the keeper, Brown, way out of the net. Will pick it up. Roger Walter says, Brian, to zoom out a little bit. This one here. Brian Smale doing the camera for us today. Special thanks to Brian. And he says to tell Roger, thank you for the tip. It's been a while since we've done soccer. Almost a year, not quite, as we're in August, and we did soccer late October last year. So here's Redbank. Kicking out. Bit of a collision over there. That was Quinn O'Neill for Clarion. But now here's Redbank. Opportunity for Sturgeon. It'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. We're going to get a substitution here for Redbank. That is number 10 for the Bulldogs, Brader Perez, Perez had a goal in that win on Saturday over Leechburg. Coming in, well, Frederick was already in the game for Central Clarion. Now here's a ball in the middle, fighting for it. Over, kicking it out of danger momentarily for the Bobcats. We'll see if I can get a number on that player. That was number 4, Kylan Clark. Kylan Clark. Roger says it's perfect now, Brian. Appreciate. Now with it, here is Armeno, and they're going to call him offside. So an offside on Martin Armeno. Best Wealth Management offside. This is Jenny Montgomery Scott in Clarion High School Soccer. Special thanks once again to Matt Lurch and all the great folks over at Jenny Montgomery Scott giving us the opportunity to bring you high school soccer this year. Second year in a row they have done that, and can't speak about how much appreciative we are to having a sponsor that allows us to bring you some high school soccer here on the YDL Sports Network. I have some in Warren County, I do believe, with our sister site, yourdailylocal.com, handling Warren and Eisenhower sports this year. We'll try to get you some of those matches on as well, and throw in here with it for Redbank, Alex Mann. Now it's back to center, sent deep in there by Ryan Hepler. Looks like that is Sturgeon on the far side. So Central Clarion dominated possession early here, but lately it's been Redbank Valley with the possession domination. Not a lot of great scoring chances for the Bulldogs during it. Just the one really there by Barnett, and then Central Clarion had the chance on the other end when I believe it was Schweitzer that hit the crossbar. So now along the sideline, Watterson to Betway, back to Watterson. Now here's Quinn O'Neill with it, but O'Neill has it taken away by Perez. But now Watterson takes it back. O'Neill tries to go deep. It was knocked back to him by Mann. Now down the channel, here comes the Wildcats, but it's kicked out of there. It'll be a throw in for Clarion on the Central Clarion on the far side. I apologize, folks, for wanting to call them Clarion. Throwing on the far side. That's Frederick throwing it in. Armeno back to Frederick. A nice little move there by Schweitzer, but Redbank kicks it out of there, and here comes Perez. Perez quickly ahead, but sends it a little too far, chasing it down there. I do believe that's Chris Kim, and Kim will send it back to the keeper, Tyler Brown. Nearly halfway through this first half, and now here over on the side is Sturgeon. Sturgeon sends one in, and Brown right there to scoop it up. So Verischetti holding save there for the keeper for Clarion. There's Redbank again. Again, it's Sturgeon battling over there, coming back, kicking that ball out of bounds. That was Trey Hooks into the game. It's now a corner here for Redbank. Tanisa Butterfly corner kick coming up. Crossing, headed out of there. And then Armeno puts it high in the air, but it's going to come back down to Perez, but then Armeno takes it away from him. Martin goes up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking down the channel for Frederick, but it was a little too short, and it was knocked down by Redbank Valley. Coming back the other way are the Bulldogs. Of high school volleyball tomorrow night. We're teaming with Deej Experience out of Corey to bring you the Corey Clarion game. Deej will, it's a special thing where Deej will be doing the broadcast. We'll be using their broadcast, and then I'm going to be doing some enhancements for them, doing some stats, and then a story after the game, a full game story after the game, and a big matchup between Clarion, who won the 20 and 21 state titles, and Corey, who went to the state championship game in 2A a year ago. Right now we got soccer action, though. Coming in and knocking that away from Armeno was Gavin Bish. So Redbank to throw it in. We're going to have a substitution here for the Bulldogs. Don't know where I put my binoculars, Brian. Oh, put the binoculars in the pocket. How about that? Throwing that in here. Redbank tries to get it deep. It's headed there by Clark. Now comes back to Clark, but Perez battling. Perez with a chance. Now it's kicked to the side. Over there for Redbank is... Well, I can't get the number on the Redbank player. It was Clark who kicked it out of bounds, and the guy throwing it in for Redbank, that it was 6. That was Colton Edmonds, son of former girls basketball coach Chris Edmonds, helping out at Union Ace Valley and Kelly for this year. So now Dawson Smith, again, after Clarion, Central Clarion dominated possession the first 5 minutes. It's been pretty much all Redbank side since then. So at first you thought it was going to be a lot of the same you saw from Central Clarion a year ago, the way they started this game, but Redbank has settled in and ball was chipped out of bounds. Throwing coming for the Wildcats. It's our Menno over there. He's going to give it to Trey Hooks now. Hooks gets it into Betwee. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be another throw in. Betwee will take this one. Betwee looks for Armeno, who now gives it to Watterson. Watterson. There's Schweitzer. Now they're going to call Schweitzer offside. Jenny Montgomery Scott, high school softball here on the YDL Sports Network. Throw in here for Redbank Valley. Oh, soccer. Brian said called it softball. Still stuck in the spring, I guess. I don't know. Or forward. Looking forward to the 2026 high school baseball and softball season. We'll have that for you, God willing, here on the YDL Sports Network. Football Friday night, we'll have Central Clarion against Keystone. is put high in the air. Then 2 weeks from now, we'll have Redbank Valley Brockway. Now here's one forward, racing for it, and coming out is Smith to knock it away. So Jordan Smith with a pair of Bobcats flying down that side was able to come out and knock it away. It was Armeno and Frederick over there that were putting the pressure on. A nice sliding tackle there. And now taken down was one of the Bobcats. That might have been Quinn O'Neill. Really could use a spotter, you know, Brian? Like, you know, almost a third person on these broadcasts. It's going to be a throw in here for Ryan Hepler. So that is knocked out of bounds. I do believe that was Schweitzer getting a foot on it, knocking it out. A red will throw back in. Other ball laid deep. Perez racing after it. Perez will get there. Now he'll slow it down. Tried to go back to Edmonds, but it'll go out of bounds. Throw in here for the Cats. It was Hooks. Now here's Quinn O'Neill. O'Neill down the channel. Racing after it there is Frederick. Frederick will get to it. Remember, Central Clarion had 4 corner kicks early, couldn't capitalize, and then also had the ball off the crossbar. And since then, it's been pretty silent for the Cats as we're down to 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Got a substitution here for Redbank Valley. It's Haydar coming in. Son of Red Valley Athletic Director Matt Dar. Had a chance to talk to Matt a little bit before the game. But there with it is Sturgeon. Has it taken away by Armeno, but then cleared out momentarily by Redbank, but right back to Quinn O'Neill. O'Neill looks into the center. A little off there, though, and here come the Bulldogs back. Getting a foul here, so we're going to have a direct kick here for Redbank. Direct kick that time brought to you by Larson's Garbage Service. Quickly the other way come the Bobcats, but Armano has it taken away there. I believe that's Titus Smith. Smith tries to go up the far channel. That would have been the right channel for them. Instead with it is Dar. Dar has it knocked away, but now it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Redbank Valley throw in. Looks like that'll be Alex Mann over there throwing it in. Here's Dar. Dar tries to lay it out into the middle. There's nobody home, though, for Redbank. Chasing it down is Watterson, wearing the bright orange shoes. And now lots of contact over there with Barnett. It's going to go off of Barnett. Watterson kind of looking around. I remember Wyatt playing soccer last year. Do you, Brian?
Football.
Now down the far side, racing after it, and now it's going to be kicked, and it's going to be we're going to get a goal kick. Yeah, we're going to get a Daddy's and Clarion goal kick here. .1308 left here in the first half. Chipping that ball out of bounds was Hooks. First year he's been playing soccer, Brian says. And we have a hard takedown there. Central Clarion wasting no time, though. Tries to send it deep. Redbank Valley will knock it back forward. Oh, lots of contact there as taking a hard fall was Sturgeon. That's going to be a free kick. And from a potentially dangerous area of the field here, about 47 yards out, taking it will be Barnett. He sends it in, and coming out and getting it was Brown, but they're going to call, I do believe, Redbank being, not sure what they call, maybe offside. Fighting for it is Schweitzer. Now it's kicked back down. I think that might have been Alex Mann for Redbank. Cool late August day. Didn't get hired in about 65 today. And now losing it out of bounds over there was Caden Sturgeon. He kind of fell straight down on all fours. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be thrown in by the Wildcats. Brian, I kind of wish that when they did the co-op, they wouldn't have named him the Wildcats because it's too close to being the Bobcats, the Clarion. Yeah, something that would have been more. And now whose ball is this going to be? It looks like it's going to be Redbank's. When you say Wolverines, you know what I'm thinking of? Yes, Brian hit it right. And the original Red Dawn, not the new Red Dawn. The one with Patrick Swayze in it. Which is really good. Watterson tried to go forward there to Betwee, but it was knocked down by Redbank. Now fighting over there for the Bulldogs is Edmonds. Now Edmonds will get the ball back here. Oh, Edmonds, nice little move. Tries to send it up. Met up there by Chris Kim. Kim, nice little touch pass to Quinn O'Neill. Quinn O'Neill goes around one. O'Neill tried to go forward to Schweitzer, and Schweitzer's just offside. A nice little move there by Watterson, but nice defensive play there by Barnett. So Schweitzer up. Watterson can't get there, though, as... Now what did they call? I'm going to say something on Redbank. It was called by the trailing official. And bringing it way back. So whatever happened way back in Central Clarion territory. And that's where the Wildcats will get free kick here. I think if Central Clarion had it, they would have just let that play go on. Now Redbank chance to set up its defense. Sending it deep, and there is Barnett. Barnett with a little bit of height. Brought down. Here's Armeno. Armeno kicked out of bounds there by Barnett again. Now we're getting a substitution. I think that might be Isaac Hogue. Yeah, that is Isaac Hogue coming back into the game. Over there tying his shoe is Trey Hooks. Trey played basketball for the Wildcats last year. Or actually for the Clarion Bobcats last year. Getting real close to that being the only team left. Basketball team aren't a cup between CO and Clarion, as rumor has it the baseball teams will be together starting in the 2027 season. So now here comes Central Clarion. Here's an opportunity for Watterson. Watterson, though, couldn't get a good angle on it, and it goes wide by about 20 feet. Be a goal kick coming up for Redbank Valley. Daddy's in Clarion. Daddy's trying something new. They're going to try give some people a price break. Today it was with their rigatoni and meat sauce with a salad for just $10. So Dana Treese put on Facebook last night, going to try to do a kind of a family special every day where, understands where the economy is and what people are able to pay and try to give them a little bit of a break. So tell your friends, tell your family to check out Daddy's. Their prices are ridiculously cheap to begin with, and now he's knock a couple bucks off of rigatoni, and today it was. We'll see what he does tomorrow. If you haven't eaten there yet, folks, I don't know what you're waiting for. Brian's a big fan of the Carolina dog. Me, I like the Chef's Choice stuff. As Smith will come out here. It's Jordan Smith, the keeper. Down to $5.55. What I liked about Daddy's was Sunday they did a pop-up meat special. It was called a meat and three, and you got to choose one meat. My wife got the chicken, and it was like a leg and a thigh. I got homemade meatloaf, and then you got to choose three sides. I had like sweet potato, mashed potatoes, and then some cheesy potatoes and some smothered green beans. My wife had some mac and cheese and some mashed potatoes, and kicked out of bounds by Central Clarion. We throw in here for Redbank. Throwing it in is Colton Edmonds. It comes out and Brown will get it, but there's a whistle on the play, and it's going to be a free kick for Clarion. Colton's older sister, Brooklyn, was a member of a Redbank Valley Championship, District 9 Championship basketball team a couple years back. Now here's a head to Watterson. Watterson, a little bit of room, tries to send it over. Smith comes out and it goes right there to Schweitzer, who scores. Smith misplayed it, comes out to Danny Schweitzer, and Danny Schweitzer, the first goal of the season for the Wildcats, has them up 1-0 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. So the mistake by George Smith, the goal by Dan Schweitzer, the Wildcats take a 1-0 lead. So give Watterson the assist. 4:30 the time of the goal. I know the clock says 4:24 on our thing, but that's because just didn't get it stopped in time. Now offside are the Wildcats, but after all that, where Central Clarion had all kinds of opportunities early, then Redbank kind of controlled territory. It's Central Clarion getting the 1-0 lead as the ball came right to Schweitzer with a yawning net, and he just put it in. Maybe the easiest goal Danny Schweitzer will ever score. Now here's Central Clarion, a little bit of pop to the step now that they've got that goal. Here's Schweitzer again. Schweitzer trying to track it down. He won't quite get there, and that's going to be a Daddy's Clarion goal kick. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Now 1-0 Central Clarion on the Schweitzer goal. Yeah, it looked like Smith was there, and the ball just got underneath him. And when it got underneath him, it went right to Danny Schweitzer with a wide open cage, and Schweitzer didn't miss. Here's Hogue. Now with it is Quinn O'Neill. O'Neill tries to go over to the far side to Frederick. Lots of contact over there. With it, I do believe, is Hayden Dar. Dar sends it forward, and then Chris Kim will just slow things down by kicking it out of bounds, give his defense a chance to get back, slow down the Redbank attack for a moment. Chris Kim looking ahead. Now it's true. Tried to push it forward. There was Schweitzer, but Redbank intercepts, and now on the far end, it's Titus Smith. Now Watterson taken down there by Edmonds, but now it comes back to Central Clarion. They'll lend it deep, make Smith come out and play it. Smith will just sit there and take it in on his knees with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Jenny Montgomery Scott and Clarion High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. Glad to have you here. Here's Central Clarion with a chance, and Smith is there for the save. Jordan Smith got down there and got that one. Throw in, I do believe, for the Wildcats, down to a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Schweitzer, a little spinorama, finds Hogue. Hogue pushing up. High in the air. Watterson tries to play it, and it will go off of Redbank Valley's Dawson Smith. So quick throw in, and they're going to say it was an illegal throw-in, I do believe. It's down to a minute to go here in the first half. Quick substitution for Redbank. Looks like it might be Alex Mann coming back into the game. Throw-in goes a little far, but it's going to go off of Betwee out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for the Bulldogs. So the first goal let up by the Bulldogs this year. To the 4-0 win on Saturday, and there's just an opener. So here's Perez. Off the foot of Dar, coming out for it is Brown. Brown quickly ahead with 20 seconds to go. Ooh, that went a little too far, so an opportunity for Redbank, but the Bulldogs are offside with 15 seconds to go, and got to imagine now Central Clarion be more than happy to take this 1-0 lead into the half, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to take the 1-0 lead into halftime here at the Clarion Limestone Sports Complex. A late goal in the first half by Danny Schweitzer has Central Clarion ahead 1-0. We'll be back here on Jenny Montgomery Scott High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network.
As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Jenny Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Redbank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Here at halftime time for our Ross Becker Insurance halftime show. Ross Becker Insurance with 3 locations to serve you in Seneca, just next to the Sheets there on your way to Cranberry High School, also in Northeast and Corey. So let's take a look here at our Tempa Supply and Service scoring recap. Just the one goal, 4:30 left in the first half. It was Danny Schweitzer taking a pass from Wyatt Watterson that stuck under the goalkeeper Jordan Smith, and Schweitzer into the yawning cage gives Central Clarion the 1-0 lead right here at the half. We're going to thank some more of our sponsors. When we come back, it'll be pretty close to time for the second half. You're watching high school soccer on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Back here as we get ready for the Wise Eyes and DuBois second half here on Janney Montgomery Scott High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network. It'll be, I think, Central Clarion soccer ball to start the second half. Still waiting for the Wildcats to get out here. Yeah, Redbank's been waiting around. They're all ready to go. Just realized one of our officials today, Chip Mason. Chip, longtime soccer official. One of the good guys in District 9. So it will be Central Clarion soccer ball to start this second half up 1-0. So we're underway here in the Wise Eyes in St. Mary's and DuBois second half. All your eye care needs, mywiseeyes.com. So here's Central Clarion. It was knocked down. Armeno tried to get in and not able to play it over there on the sideline with Sturgeon. So it'll be a throw in for the Wildcats. As the sun goes down and the windows are a little bit on the dirty side, Brian, we're going to have a little bit of trouble here. Maybe IDing some players. Right now, just in that twilight with the windows and the sun it's a little bit harder to read those numbers right now. Looks like that is Sturgeon down the far side for Redbank. Lots of contact, but taken away there. Now here's Redbank again with an opportunity and they're offside. So that was Clark that I think made the next defensive player, either Clark or Patrick.
Well, at least the jerseys aren't that burnt orange color. Ugh. My other Wildcat teams.
Now we're going to have a foul, I believe, and so we're going to get a free kick here for Redbank. Great opportunity for the Bulldogs here. So that is number 5, Titus Smith, to take, I believe, the free kick. As Clarion tries to set up the wall here. Great opportunity for the Bulldogs to tie this game up. Shot on the ground and a nice save there by Brown. It was going off, but Brown gets over there to take the save. We got a throw in here by the Wildcats. So Redbank didn't quite get the opportunity they wanted off of a really deep in free kick. And that's just given away originally, but nice job there by Betwee to make sure it wasn't. Now we're going to get a foul on Wildcats. Another free kick coming. This one from way further back for Redbank. Midfield. Right at midfield. This is Nolan Barnett. Barnett sent it deep and head out of bounds there by Clark. But we're going to get a Tenesta Builder Supply corner kick coming up here. Taking the corner will be Hayden Darr. Redbank Valley second golden opportunity here early to tie this game. Sent across. And it will come out. Darr will chase it down though. Still an opportunity for the Bulldogs. Send it back now. Sending it deep in there is Hepler. Heading towards out of bounds. And then a nice job by Chris Kim to box out the Redbank player and set up a Daddies and Clarion goal kick. Kim will kick it away. Kicks it right to Darr, though. And Darr, this little move. Darr still working. Darr shot across. That'll go wide. It'll be another goal kick coming up for the Wildcats. And last one wasn't very good from Kim, so they're going to give the opportunity now on the other side here. That's Clark, and it gets out to Armeno. Taken away by Frederick. Frederick tries to lay it forward. It's going to be a race. Coming out now. It's Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking across. Crosses and coming out. And cutting in front of Wyatt Watterson is Jordan Smith. Nice save there by Smith. Is not able to get enough on it was Schweitzer. The lone goal scorer so far today. Isaac Hogue down the sideline, now kicked back deep by Grant Shoemaker, but it goes out of bounds, thrown in for the Wildcats. Isaac Hogue kicks it down. It's Chris Kim. Tries to go across and doesn't really go to anybody. And now Clark will send it into the middle, but racing up was Barnett. Gave it away, though, and here come the Wildcats, and now they give it away. Another giveaway in the center. Now Redbank will kick it deep, and Brown will come out to play it. 6.5 minutes into second half, brought to you by Wise Eyes and Two Boys here on Janie Montgomery Scott, Clarion High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network. There's Armeno. Armeno looks for Frederick. Frederick will slow it down and then have it kicked away from him there by Shoemaker. But it'll be a throw in for Central Clarion. Here's Armeno. Kick deep, and Kim will play it. Betwee in the middle, goes back to Chris Kim. Chris Kim over to Isaac Hogue, back to Betwee. Betwee to Armeno. Armeno a little trouble with it and has it taken away from him by Titus Smith. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw in for Armeno. Gets it quickly to Frederick. Frederick sends it into the middle, but Redbank kicks it back deep. Chris Kim tracking it down. Kim being pressured there by Dar. O'Neal has it taken off, and O'Neal with a hand shove from behind of Titus Smith. A free kick for Redbank. Quickly go, the Bulldogs send it high in the air, and then we get a whistle. Believe Redbank was offside, maybe. So now it'll be a free kick for Central Clarion from in front of their own net. Tim gives it off to Clark. Clark waiting, sends it deep. There's Watterson. Watterson knocks it down. Now Betwee with it. Betwee over to Quinn O'Neal. There's Watterson again. Watterson to Betwee. Betwee back to Watterson. Watterson. Comes Redbank, though, the other way, and then Clark took it away first, but now here comes Redbank again. Over there is Titus Smith, and now Central Clarion will kick it out of bounds. So throw in on the far side, deep in Central Clarion territory. Redbank Valley gets it in. Barnett with it. Barnett tries to go back to Smith. Now it goes inside the box, and Brown is there to make the save. Frederick put it up in the air. Good job by Redbank, though, to take it away. And now we've got some contact and another foul on the Wildcats and another free kick coming up. And Barnett to take it here. Barnett will send it forward. Shoemaker in middle. Shot over the net. I think that might have been a shot by Sturgeon. We'll set up a goal kick. Sturgeon wanted something there. I couldn't tell exactly what, but Sturgeon wanted something. So now Central Clarion will kick it out. Comes back in. With it is Chris Kim. Now, here's Redbank. Quinn O'Neal. O'Neal goes deep here. Schweitzer kicks it right into the belly of Jordan Smith, who was way out of the net. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw. Throwing coming here for Grant Shoemaker. Shoemaker to throw it in here. Armeno gets over to Frederick. Frederick looking. Frederick still in control. Turns it around to Quinn O'Neal. Now to Betwee in the center, and now it's kicked down by Redbank. It's Quinn O'Neal again. O'Neal. If we get another goal, it's obviously going to be a big one at this point. It's either going to tie the game or make it 2-0 with under a half an hour to play now. Here comes Redbank. Chance down the far side for Keel. Nice defensive play originally by Central Clarion. Still fighting for it, though, over there. Lots of contact. And getting a little chippy as the ball is kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Redbank Valley. Outside of the tire field area here. And there's Armeno. Armeno in a race. Armeno has to slow down and allows Redbank's defenders to get back. Armeno shoots and scores! Martin Armeno gives the Wildcats a 2-0 lead. Rocket of a shot by Armeno. Upper right corner of the net. The Wildcat lead 2-0. So 27 and a half minutes to go. Martin Armeno put Central Clarion ahead. 2-0 here. So that was a rocket of a shot into the upper right-hand corner of the net. Jordan Smith laid out, but that shot was just a rocket off the right leg of Martin Armeno. The Wildcats have the 2-0 lead. So we just got done talking about how that next goal could be really important. And that goal goes to Central Clarion. So now another ball towards the net, and Smith comes out to corral it. So now a little bit of an uphill battle for Redbank. Down 2-0. Whistle, and it's going to be Central Clarion soccer ball here. Wildcats will kick it in here. A free kick. Oh, it's out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for Wildcats. 25 minutes to play. Sun setting here up on the hill just outside of Strattonville, Pennsylvania. Play one Wildcat football game here this year. Now here's an opportunity for Central Clarion, but Smith comes out to make the sliding stop. Smith will punt that ball high into the air. Gets over the head of Clark originally, and now chasing it down over there. I do believe that's Keel. Here's Dar. Kim greeted him. Redbank still with an opportunity here. It's going to go out of bounds, and what will it be? It will be, I think, a Tinesta Builder Supply corner kick coming up for Redbank Valley. So the second Tinesta Builder Supply corner kick of the half for the Bulldogs. That'll be Sturgeon to take it. Sturgeon to take the corner. Sends it across. Goes too far. Now over on the far side. That's Shoemaker in there. Oh, what a save by Wow. Todd Brown just robbed a Redbank player from cutting the lead in half. Brown, his first big save. His starting varsity career keeps this game at 2-0. Did not see who the Redbank player was that got a foot on it, but Brown was equal to the challenge. This remains a 2-0 Central Clarion lead. Still plenty of time to go. Not quite halfway through this Wise Eyes and DuBois second half here on Janney Montgomery Scott and Clarion High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network. Throw in on the far side. This game has been played on that far side a lot. I think Samson Gow into the game now for the Wildcats, number 17. Here's a ball up for Frederick. Frederick had a lane and then shoots it wide. Just to the left of the pole goes Frederick's shot. That would have probably been the backbreaker if that had gone in. Here's Watterson. Watterson goes backwards with it. I think that's Hogue. Now Gow getting his first action of the season. It's knocked out of bounds. Hooks will throw it in here. There's Gow. Gow to O'Neill. When O'Neill stops, tries to send it forward, but there to meet it for Redbank is Ryan Hepler. Matt Weaver coming in, excuse me. It's Matt Weaver getting his first action of the season now. Halfway through the second half, 2-0. Goals by Betwee and Armeno have the Wildcats up 2-0. Hepler sends it back. Kim will be there to greet it. Kim able to push it forward, but there is Titus Smith. Titus Smith for Redbank will send it deep. Clark over there. Clark will kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs as we do reach that halfway point now here in the second half. Martin Armeno's goal 7.5 minutes ago gave Central Clarion a 2-0 lead. Bank had a golden opportunity, but a nice save by Brown. And now here are the Bulldogs again, but kicked out of there by the Wildcats. And now Quinn O'Neill overruns the ball. And now an opportunity, but kicking it away there was either Clark or Kim. And that'll set up another Tenesta Builder Supply corner kick for Redbank Valley. Sending it over there, and they're keen to meet it. We'll get another kick. That is, I believe, Hayden Dar over there taking the corners for the Bulldogs. Another one in, and it's knocked back out, and we're going to get a third consecutive corner kick here for Redbank Valley. Central Clarion now playing with a little bit of fire. That ball comes out, kicked, and it's going to go wide, and we're going to get another corner kick here for the Bulldogs. So the fourth straight corner for Redbank Valley. And now they're going to have Titus Smith take this one. Across, it was headed there, I do believe, by Barnett. And now it's going to go out of bounds. And do we have a corner on the other side, or is it going to be a throw-in? It looks like it's going to be another corner. That would be the fifth in a row now for the Bulldogs here in a span of under 2 minutes. 5 consecutive corner kicks. This one will be taken by Sturgeon. Sturgeon sends it across. Again, coming out. Ball was on the ground. Oh, great save by Tyler Brown, who has come up with a couple of big-time saves here since it was 2-0. Oh, Brown. Nice. Now we're going to get a substitution. We're going to get a goalie substitution. This is an interesting decision. So they're going to bring in Samson Gow to play goaltender with 17:42 to go after Brown made a couple of incredible big-time saves. Yeah, definitely, as Brian just said, because I was just thinking that they were player of the game worthy saves. I'm sure that Don Montgomery is still trying to figure out who his starting keeper is. And now Gow comes out and a trip over into the net. And Jackson, it's 2-1. I do believe that goal was scored over there by Caden Sturgeon. Going to give Sturgeon that goal for now, and it's cut the lead in half with 17:16 to play. And so again, interesting decision early in the season by Central Clarion to change keepers there. And at least momentarily, it's not gone the way the Wildcats were hoping it would go. And here's another ball put in. Redbank with some step in. So now here's Frederick with an opportunity. Headed just wide there by Watterson. So that ball comes for Bank again. Head to Clark. He's going to kick it out of bounds. So now Samson Gal with it. And here's Redbank with another chance. Cutting in the middle. Nice play by Kim. Comes out. Shot goes wide. And it'll be a goal kick. I will take the kick. We're still trying to figure out here whether this was a purposeful goaltending change or if something happened to Tyler Brown. So I'm talking with trainer Emily there for a little bit, but it's casing Keel with it. Keel seeing his first action. Here's Keel again. Keel up to Frederick. 13:50 to go as Clark chases it down and then kicks it towards the out of bounds and then chases after it. But it's going to be a throw in. Oh, no. Clark got to it. Nope. Out of bounds. It will be a throw in for Redbank. So Redbank had those 5 corners in a row and didn't necessarily see anything. Brown made the great save and then he was pulled. Wasn't sure if that was by plan or something happened. Bank another throw in here. So a chance for the Bulldogs to get this game even now. Here's Redbank with an opportunity. High. Just high there. So goal kick coming here. For the Wildcats. Kim to take it. Barnett heads it back towards the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Throw in here for the Wildcats. It's Barnett with it for Redbank. It's turned around, but is able to come up with it. Sends it in. Only pushing it out there was Chance Hetrick, but comes back here to Shoemaker. Shoemaker high in the air. Back over. Here's Barnett again. High in the air again. Barnett will head it. Bang with Chance here. Hogue tries to send it deep. And now Watterson on the far end knocks it out of bounds. Redbank kicks it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for Isaac Hogue. Redbank, though, cuts in front of that, but it goes back out of bounds, and now Watterson will hand it over to Hogue to throw back in. 11 minutes to play. Here in regulation, Jenny Montgomery Scott High School Soccer. Hogue sends it in no man's land. Shoemaker gets it, sends it high in the air. Clark, Perez over there. Smith now with it. I do believe that's Titus Smith. Sends it back. Redbank. Opportunity. Shot. High, wide. think that was Sturgeon that went high and wide there. And as the sun goes down, the lights here, a little bit of a window issue in front of us, a little bit hard to tell who had that shot from the far side, about as far away from us as we could get. Central Clarion tries to send it deep. Redbank cuts it off. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker cut off, though, nicely there by Schweitzer. Now set up. Here's Armeto racing for it. Now Frederick won the race. Gets it out here to Bentley. Bentley can't get a shot off. Now here comes Redbank. Push it forward. Gal comes out. Gal will race there and get it in front of a racing Alex Mann. And now the ball got loose, but a Gal is there again. Gal looks to throw it. Misses Quinn O'Neill, though, and now pushing it deep is Shoemaker. Gal's going to let it go. It'll be a goal kick for the Wildcats, down to 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in regulation. Second half brought to you by Wise Eyes in St. Mary's and Dubois, mywiseeyes.com. Jenny Montgomery Scott High School Soccer here on the YDL Sports Network. Betwee being with Barnett. Barnett won temporarily. Clarion gets it back. And now a clearing attempt gets knocked down. And here comes Redbank Valley back the other way. Chasing it down is Gow over there, and he'll get there ahead of a couple of Bulldogs as we're now down to basically 8 to play. Hogue has it taken away here by Smith. Smith around one. Smith puts it in the middle. And now we're going to get a handball, an inadvertent handball out here on Watterson. So it'll be a free kick for Redbank Valley from about 50 yards out. Barnett to take it as we're down to 7:40 to go. Barnett sends it in. Ball was headed back out by Central Clarion. And now here's Watterson behind the defense. Watterson shot knocked away by Smith. I think it's offside. It was offside. So it was offside. I thought so. They allowed it to continue to carry there for a little bit. Now that ball is headed over on the far side. Here's Watterson. Watterson has it taken away. Here's Titus Smith. Where's that Sturgeon? It's either 5 or 3 over there. Again, really hard to tell right now. I do apologize. Came out the case and keel. Now, I think that was Hogue that met it. Now coming over is Nathan Frederick. Frederick tries to put it into space. Now he does. A nice play there by Betwee. Betwee ahead. And that's offside again as he was looking for Schweitzer. Down to 6.5 to play. 1 goal lead for the Wildcats. They led 2-0. Down the sideline. Gal will win the race. Gal so cool and calm coming over, won the race. Ball gets over. Titus Smith sends it over. Gal coming out. He beat the defender. Now Frederick fighting over there. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be a foul called on Frederick. Here's a quick shot in. Gal comes out and makes the save. Redbank wasn't wasting any time after that foul call. But Gal was there. Now Gal punts it high in the air, but he punts it right to Titus Smith. Here's Barnett. Fought for. Pushes it back. Now push back forward. Over there is Sturgeon. Sturgeon cuts it in. Sturgeon overran the soccer ball. Gets it back. And now we're going to get I think an offside maybe on Redbank. So we're under 5 minutes to go here in regulation. Free kick coming up for the Wildcats. They send it deep, but Redbank's there to meet it. Field to Hogue. Sends it into the middle. Kepler, I think that got to it. And now here's Redbank. Smith tries to go forward. It's on, and it is just wide. Oh my! The Bulldogs were that close to tying the game. Was that Dar that had the opportunity, I think? It was. And he just went wide as we're down to 4:15 to play. On a stopped clock now. There's Redbank again. Opportunity for the Bulldogs. Another one high over the net. Another goal kick coming up. So Redbank's had its chances. And give it to Danny Schweitzer to kick it out here now. Hoping to maybe get it over the heads of the Bulldogs. But instead, Redbank is right there. Shoemaker, and now we're going to get, I believe, a handball. Central Clarion in a bit of a hurry for no reason here. There's 3.5 minutes to go. They hold the lead. They can now slow things down a little bit, and they do. Quinn O'Neill gets it over to Betwee. Betwee in the middle. Betwee up to O'Neill. O'Neill stops, stutters, brings it back. O'Neill sends it deep. There's Watterson, and he's offside. So Wyatt Watterson been offside a couple times here. Down to 3 minutes to go. Redbank in a hurry. Sends it deep where Quinn O'Neill meets it. Now O'Neill heads it towards the sideline. Redbank will try to go down the middle, but instead it comes out here to Central Clarion. Then Quinn O'Neill gives it away right to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, Chris Kim was able to stop that, or it could have been a break for Redbank. There's Betwee, Shoemaker, Barnett after it. Hogue steps in front. Hogue sends it high. Here's Frederick. Frederick has it knocked down. Here's Redbank going back the other way. Quinn O'Neill with it. Now here's Redbank. Redbank with an opportunity. But Chris Kim, just kicks it away. And then it's kicked out of bounds. They're going to say it's a throw in for the Wildcats. Down to 2 minutes left here in regulation. 2-1. Central Clarion in the lead. Throwing it in over there will be Chance Hetrick. Hetrick tries to go deep towards Frederick, who has it go off of him. Lots of contact. With it here is Redbank, and they kick it out of bounds. So down to 1:40 to play. It's been a good one here at the Clarion Limestone Sports Complex. There's been no question about that. Throw in by Betwee heading towards the side of the net. And we're going to get a goal kick here. Quickly out is Jordan Smith. Goal kick comes out. It'll go through to Shoemaker. Shoemaker will send it deep. Hogue racing after it. Hogue will get there. Now Hogue still with it. Hogue, good job there by Isaac Hogue. Comes back out. Now here's Watterson. Watterson sends it deep, and now it's a break. And no, they're going to call it offside. Now we're going to get a yellow card. Yeah, he couldn't do that. That was a dumb mistake there by Danny Schweitzer, who was, I think, upset at the offside, and he kicked it after the offside, and he's going to get carded for that. Or maybe he didn't get carded. I can't. I must not have gotten carded because he's still out there. If he must have been a warning there. Clock stops now with 1:40. Well, now we're down to a clock still running. Excuse me here, folks. Down to 35 seconds to go. Can Central Clarion hold on here? Goes the other way. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker, Hepler. Hepler, good job there by Betwee as we're down to 20 seconds. Redbank in a hurry. Redbank down to the last 15 seconds. Here come the Bulldogs. They get it in. It's sent high in the air. Gal coming out. Gal will get there with 8 seconds. Gal will just hold it, and Central Clarion, I do believe, is going to hold on and win this game 2-1. They do. The Wildcats hold off the Bulldogs 2-1 here in the season opener for Central Clarion. The second game of the season for Redbank. 2-1 final score here. We'll be back with our hosting show here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Jenny Montgomery Scott.
As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE. FINRA, and SIPC.
I don't know. Who do you think? Brown? Tyler? Brown to come over. Tell me he's player of the game. Thanks, Noah.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE. FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Back here. Final score. Central Clarion 2, Redbank 1. Time for our scoring recap. 4:30 left in the first half. It was Danny Schweitzer off of a pass from Wyatt Watterson. 1-0 in favor of Central Clarion. Then at 27 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second half, Martin Armeno gave the Wildcats a 2-0 lead. Tyler Brown then made a couple of saves to preserve the 2-0 lead before being replaced with about 18 and a half minutes to go by Samson Gow. Gow gave up 1 goal. As scoring for Redbank Valley was, we believe, Caden Sturgeon on the goal for Redbank at 17-16 of the second half. But then Gow and the Wildcat defense shut him down the rest of the way to come away with the 1-0 lead, 1-0 win, excuse me, for Central Clarion. They moved on, and Redbank Valley falls 2-1. While we're still waiting on Central Clarion to get done with the coaches talk so we can get you your player of the game interview here shortly. But while we do that, we will step aside. Thanks to more of our great sponsors here. You've been watching High School Soccer on the YDL Sports Network, powered by Jenny Montgomery Scott and Clarion.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Raised Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Redbank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions.
Make sure that
Secured
you bring
against
this
evolving
up to your
threats
mouth.
and set up to
Yep,
make
like
the
that.
right
You're good.
decisions faster.
Was you
At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so
gotcha.
hard to build.
You okay?
We are the
Okay.
brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you.
All right, we'll be back here
We
in
are
like a
Acrisure.
couple of seconds.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and
35
Bradford
to
are
be
here for
exact,
you.
Tom.
John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally
Yeah, we were trying to
recognized
figure out what
insurance
was going
products
on,
from
why you
Northwestern
came out
Mutual,
there.
an
Yeah,
industry
no,
leader.
it was
The
not
Generational
Was it on
Wealth
that
Management
save you
team
made, or
provides a
was it
high
before
level of
that?
expertise
It was
and
on the
service to their
second to last
professional
save.
and
Okay.
business clients.
Second
Contact
to
the
last
Erie
save I
office
made.
at
Gotcha.
814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at
Gotcha.
814-368-4065
All right, we got 5 seconds
or
here.
check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Back here on our post-game show, time to name our Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg player of the game. You're looking at him, Tyler Brown of the Central Clarion Wildcats. Tyler played pretty much the first 62 minutes or so, and he was just telling us it was not planned for him to come out. He ended up hitting his head, and they decided to take him out for precautionary reasons, but he's okay, he tells us. So first of all, congratulations, Tyler, on getting the win today.
Thank you.
Once you guys went up 2-0, you made 2 unbelievable saves down there. What do you remember from those 2 saves?
I remember there was very high pressure moments, but our defense played great, and I just tried to stop the ball as best as I could.
You're stepping into big shoes here, taking over for Lurch in the net, and just talk about what your mindset was going into this first game.
I was very nervous, first game being starting, but I was excited to play with my teammates and have a great game with Redbank and have our defense play fantastically and our offense play great. All that. That was.
Did it help calm the nerves a little bit when you guys had a lot of the offensive pressure? You score a lot of the offensive pressure those first 5 or 10 minutes. Did that help calm things down, or did you need to get a save under your belt before you started to calm down a little bit?
Actually, it did help a lot with that pressure. It helped take some of the nervousness out of me and just play better.
Then when Danny gets that goal to start things out, does it take a little less? Does it take a little more pressure off of you when you guys get the lead there?
Yes, but then also more pressure on the other team, so more pressure on me to make the next save.
And then when you get the second goal there from Martine, when you guys go up 2-0, you had to be feeling pretty good at that point.
Yes, that I was very relaxed. I was just hoping that we would just keep steamrolling, and we did. We played great.
Talk a little bit about Samson. He has to come in, not expecting to come in, comes in cold, gives up a goal right out of the chute too, and then really settled down. And he came up with a couple of really good coming out, maybe not spectacular saves, but like the solid type saves. Talk about what you saw from Samson and how proud you are of him backing you up to get this win.
I am very proud of Samson. He did phenomenally. He probably had a lot of nervousness coming right out of the gate and trying to make that first save. He just couldn't quite get it. But I'm sure that in the future, if I ever have to come out or if he just starts, he will do fantastically, especially since this is his first year playing soccer. He will probably calm down a lot more and as the season goes on and just keep doing great.
Well, Tyler, congratulations for being named the Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg Player of the Game. Tyler will get a T-shirt from the Allegheny Gorilla. You also get a couple of Daddy's dollars here too. So congratulations on the win as well. Folks, that'll do it for us here at Clarion Limestone. Central Clarion 2, Redbank Valley 1. We'll be back here